Hello, how are you? I hope you've been doing well. I am also doing well. And yes, welcome again to Present Over Perfect podcast. Guess what? Today I have a guest. I'll not be alone. I'll not be talking to you or to myself. So we have a guest. And before I tell you what we're going to talk about, I would like him to introduce himself.
All right. Thank you, host. My name is Emmanuel Africano, and I'm a space engineer professionally, and I'm so happy to be here.
Okay. How are you doing today?
Very good. Thank you.
You mentioned something.
Yeah. Space engineering?
Space.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about space today. If
All
that's
right.
okay with you, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. Oh my goodness, when I think of space, I also think the sky is included and the salt. Is it part of it? Because it's in the space.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no. So the sky is part of the atmosphere,
Okay.
and space starts where the atmosphere ends.
Is that physics or geography?
I think it's both.
Okay, all right.
It's both. So both play a part. So yeah.
So oftentimes when I was watching movies or even reading about, things higher, like space, I was like, okay, that concerns somebody that lives nearby, maybe in a state where NASA operates from or the sort. Like, I'm in Rwanda. What does space has to do with me if the sky is not even part of it? And yeah.
That's a fair point, honestly. I think, like what you said, also me growing up, that was the perception.
Okay.
I mean, space is for the elite, for maybe the genius people. But honestly, space is just fundamental physics and, like you said, geography and maybe math. Not maybe, surely math. That we learn from the young ages, I would say from primary, secondary, even university. So if you bring everything together, you can actually learn about space. So it's not something that is that's very distant, like people believe it is. It is a resource, I
Okay.
believe, that if someone gets to know how it's used and applied, they actually get to hold strong or tight onto it. That's why you see most international countries, for example, the US, European countries, and Russia, when they got to know about this technology and about space, how resourceful it is, they really put on a very big grip. And they now, I would say, they are reaping much out of it. So I think it would be really useful and good for African countries, also us, because it is something that is above us. So it's not like we are limited or
Bound back.
bound back from it. It's just we need to open up and be brave, because there's nothing really out of this world about space, though it is out of this world.
So tell me, I'm not much into physics or geography or the sort. So if you define space in those terms, I'm still like, what is space? Like in simpler terms,
Yeah.
like what is space? Because I thought the sky was part of the space. Because when I look up and I see the moon, it's in the sky.
Yeah.
But now that you say it's not part of it, like what is space? Like in simpler terms, if you may.
Yeah, I would say that's a very good point, by the way, before I proceed. So space in simple terms, it's just a region beyond or above the atmosphere where objects keep falling towards the earth, but they keep missing it. So it's a region in simpler terms. I don't know if I used a lot of complex factors again, but it's a region where you reach and you cease maybe to fall back to Earth.
So you can fly there.
So you float.
You float
Yeah, you float.
without even having like gears on. You
Exactly.
so I can fly.
I wouldn't say flying, but you would float. If you reach, so
Okay.
it's a region where you, like, so if
Gravity doesn't work anymore.
yeah, you would say that. It works, but it's not so strong,
Okay.
like the one here on the Earth.
Okay.
Yeah, and the farther you go into space, then gravity keeps on reducing.
So when we go to space, what do we find there?
It's a vacuum. It's dark. Yeah, that's also something that people maybe it's very hard to
I didn't know it was dark because I assumed if the sun or the moon they are there, that means it has to have. Actually, I would assume that it's too bright.
No, it's not bright.
Okay.
So for any light for us to perceive light, it has to go through a medium. So because space is a vacuum, light, like the light won't have a big effect. So it's actually dark and cold. So yeah, but it's an interesting area or part of the universe that we really should learn more about because it's resourceful. That's how I perceive it.
Yeah. Now I'm curious. You said that for us to perceive, light has to go through a medium. And I know I did physics and biology and whatnot, but I was trying to get the grades.
Okay.
So for us here on Earth, what does light go through for us to perceive it? Is it the sky,
Yeah. So it goes through the atmosphere.
Okay.
And it goes through different phases. It could be reflection, refraction. I think you learned that.
That I remember.
Yeah. So so the different layers of the atmosphere that it goes through, they have different what we used to call the reflective indices, and that determines how much of the light is reflected or refracted.
And the color as well.
And it produces the colors also.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe one thing, one question I usually get is why do like we've talked about where is space, like maybe one thing I didn't mention really well is once it's perceived that you start to experience the other effect of floating that I talked about at an altitude or at a distance of about 100 kilometers above the Earth's surface. So if you go 100 kilometers above the Earth's surface, you start to experience that thing of weightlessness, of floating.
You feel like a feather.
Something like that. You start to feel weightless. Yeah.
Wow.
And then, why do people go to space? I would say.
Yes, please.
So.
And as you tell me why they go to space, also tell me what got you interested in space.
All right.
Because me, I stopped at gazing at the moon and the stars. I'm like, oh, that's nice, beautiful views. But like, what implored you to go deeper, and why do people go to space?
Yeah. So that's a good question. So I remember in high school, I think that's where everything started. I was having one of the physics classes, and one of the topics was gravitation. And we had this teacher who used to tell us about space facts whenever he came to teach about that class. Sorry, to teach about that lesson. So he comes and talks about space, like the distances to the moon. He tells us how gravity varies on different planets. I was interested, like, speaking of stuff and you feel, wow, okay, this is really interesting. So from that, I went on to read more about it during my personal research in high school. And
you're in high school and you do personal research?
Yeah, about space.
I want to be in your class.
Yeah, so I did personal research about space. And honestly, the more you read about it, yeah, you really love it more.
Okay.
So
you got hooked while reading.
I got hooked while reading, or something like that. And then I made up my mind. I was like, you know what? This is something I would love to pursue. And from then, I I wanted to do graduate programs or like graduate school in space, and yeah, thank God I really did it, and I got into space, and I'm still enjoying it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You still have not told me why people go to space.
Yeah. So that's a good point. So in the ancient times, I think this is something they usually say when they're talking about the space history. Rulers or the kingdom, the emperors,
Yeah.
they used to look for the highest ground, you know, so that they can have a very big field of view of the kingdom. Also, they can see enemies from afar before they approach their territory.
Yeah.
So that went on. People stopped looking for the highest points of the mountains. They now wanted to go a bit further.
They started going up in the sky.
Exactly. So people are very innovative, and they are very creative and very curious. So they were like, what if we go further and go beyond Earth? What can we see? So when people went there beyond Earth, they simply put eyes in space so that they can have that big field of view. So if you have a big field of view, that means you can predict. You make predictions based on the historical events, what happens. So if you're up in the sky, you can see how events evolve, and then you make a prediction. And that's what they do when they are predicting, for example, the disasters. Then if you have eyes in the sky, you can monitor your agricultural products.
Okay.
The farming, you can see which area is good for farming and not. You can do urban planning by just having eyes in space. You can control traffic. By having eyes in space, you see maybe a free road and you direct traffic over there. Also security-wise,
Okay.
you can protect your borders, because now you can see easily if someone is approaching your territory or not.
Wow.
So it's applicable everywhere, but that's just one of the few things.
So you're telling me, if you have eyes in the sky, you're able to see and learn from the pattern of what has been and be able to know the future.
Exactly.
Now I'm wondering how often, if I would say true or precise that can be, based on, of course, your research as a space engineer and your personal research as well. Like, how often has there ever been a time where they missed? Like, okay, they maybe observed from 500 years ago to another 2000 years ago, and they see maybe, okay, we thought based on these historical events and these geographical changes, this was supposed to happen, but it did not happen. Like, I'm wondering if it has always been like precise, those predictions, or is there any time they've been amiss? Like, how can we rely on the eyes in the space?
It's very precise and accurate.
Okay.
So because
the eyes don't lie, Chico.
yeah, that's
Even
right.
in the space.
Yeah, they don't lie for sure.
Excuse me. Yes.
So for the predictions of space to happen, usually it has to, for example, I have to get the events of now, and then I keep on collecting the images or the videos or data. Then in maybe 5 years, I can make a prediction of what will happen the next 5 years based on what happened here. So if I couldn't have, for example, in the ancient years, like you said, there were no satellites, right? Because there were no satellites, now there's no data for prediction. So I think the prediction starts at the point when you start collecting data.
Definitely.
Yeah, so but the moment you start collecting it, it's really precise.
Okay.
Because it's not like you're grabbing data that is made up or anything. It's that. And usually history repeats itself.
So is that why maybe some of the natural disasters that have happened in the past years, centuries, are not as frequent as now? I'm wondering. Of course, I believe that also geographical changes happens, but also, like, did space play a role in preventing?
space plays a role in managing the effect.
Okay.
For example, if I have eyes in space, I can know that a hurricane is about to happen or floods about to happen. Then I do the due diligence.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
I evacuate people. Also, in case it happens, then I can do and then maybe my space object captures the events at the beginning of them. Then I can help also like prevent the worst case scenarios. So yeah, it's more of helping you to manage the
Mitigate.
exactly.
Okay. Because nature can be held back.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's more of management.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll just take a moment and take that in. Because honestly, I thought, just like you mentioned, like, space and the sort is for the elite, people who are so done with, like these simple matters of here of corporate. Now they're like, I just want to see what's beyond here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also think that has to do with not me really reading much about, space and politics. Just yeah.
Yeah, but I honestly don't think space is for only the elite because if you look at the effects,
I was gonna ask if you are the elite.
I'm a Rwandan, so
So Rwandans can be the elite.
they can be if
Okay.
you choose to be. But I mean, the perception has always been that it's. They usually use the word it's rocket science
Rocket science, like okay.
to mean it's very hard, like it's complicated science or engineering.
Yeah. Like stay away from it.
Yeah, exactly. But that's not the case. I mean, if you look at how, for example, we'll talk about rocket science now. How a rocket works. You know, a rocket goes to space
Yes.
and deploys your satellite or anything. So how it works, it's the basic principles of Newton. Newton's third law, action and reaction. Something goes up, conservation of momentum, which we studied in
Velocity.
what? Exactly.
Speed, weight, everything. Okay.
If you put all that together, you really understand that's the
That is
fundamentals
also
of-
not rocket science.
exactly something like that.
Oh my.
So it's not complicated as people think it is.
I remember growing up, I don't think I've seen many people either in Rwanda or in the region, whether in the news or on TV, Africans in space. I didn't see that representation. And I wonder, didn't it become like a barrier for you? Like when you were interested in space and you're like, okay, yes, I'm interested, but what about careers? You know how, there are these careers that are trendy through seasons, I think by our time, it was probably doctor, mostly lawyer, doctor, somewhere there.
Engineers,
Telecom,
but civil
yeah, but
engineers.
not space engineers.
Of course.
So like, how did you navigate that? And despite the little representation, if I would say, what do you want to say to somebody who is into space? They're like, oh, I thought I was crazy or thinking far too ahead or something far-fetched.
Okay. If you're thinking about space, please, you're on the right track. It's a very beautiful field, and just keep up your passion. So to answer your question, so in high school, I remember when I made up my mind on pursuing space or having a career in space. I remember there was this art teacher at school who was I think doing career guidance. So, and
You went to a good school.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. But it's a normal school. It was a normal school for sure. So actually, it's Kennedy Secondary School in Entebbe, in Uganda, if any one of you knows it. But it's a normal school. So this guy, we talk and I tell him, so he asked me, what do you want to do? Like, of course, I was doing physics, chemistry, and math, and the options I wanted were engineering. So he tells me you could do a telecommunication.
Civil.
You know, it's a good program, civil engineering, software. Then I tell this guy, I want to do space engineering. Yeah. Then
What is this special expression?
the guy was like, this is what he said honestly. He said, where are you going to work?
My question
After your
exactly. That's what our parents ask. Where?
But also he asked, where are you going to find that program?
Oh, yeah.
And those were legit questions, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
They were very, very rational,
Yeah.
you know. And then I said, I honestly don't know, but I just want to do the program.
really want
That's
to
what
do
I really
that.
love. I use a lot the word passionate. I'm passionate about it. And the guy says, you know what? Sorry, I tell him in the programs offered, like in the universities in the country, which one
Close
has
to us.
some space related stuff. He tells me this program. It was a bit new at the uni, but then I went for it. I said, if I finish this, then I can upgrade into a space engineering program.
What was the program then?
It's science, technology, in physics. Usually people refer to it as applied physics. The bachelor's in applied physics. So that's what I did. And after the program, well, the passion was burning.
Hey.
Because during the program,
Eh.
I did a lot of research
It was like
about space.
teasers.
Exactly.
You're triggered.
I'm telling you, it was just space, and I was fortunate. After that, I did my master's in space engineering from Berlin, the Technical University of Berlin, and yeah, it was a very, very interesting program. So it's really about keeping up the passion.
Yeah.
Because also, if you're truthful about your passion and you also bring God into context, it really helps you achieve that.
Yeah.
And I would say that's what helped me really.
I like it that you brought that out, because I have a question for you, but maybe not now, later on, because now, like, I have poems about the moon. When I see the moon, I stop and gaze.
Yeah.
The moon calls for me, if I would say. And I know I have some friends, I'm like, hello, she's showing off, and they're talking about the moon. Like, it's, so like, I'm a bit obsessed. Not a bit, really. I love the moon.
Okay.
Now I want to know a bit more about the moon. I have a few questions about it, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes I see myself asking, like, where is the moon now? I look for it and I can't find it. And I'm like, okay, it's the beginning of the month or the end of the month. Does the moon disappear? Like, what happens? It's legit. And the shapes, crescent. I only know crescent in full moon because they're my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, yeah, I tried to wrap my head like the moon, but I failed. But yeah, anyways, for real. So like, does the moon disappear? And what about the shapes? The way it changes shapes, and then sometimes it's so full and so big and so colorful. Like, what are the dynamics of its disappearance? If it disappears, is it always full, or does it grow?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, you get my point.
I do.
So tell me about the moon.
The moon. First, it's the natural satellite of our planet. Natural satellite.
Do you mind defining satellite?
Satellite, usually in simple terms, you'd define it as a body that orbits another body, like a smaller body that orbits a bigger body.
So a moon is a satellite, the sun is a satellite.
No. The moon is
This is space 101 for me.
Okay.
So bear with me, please.
But you might be right, actually, when I think about it now. So the moon is a satellite of the Earth. The sun orbits it orbits, I think, one of the black holes at the center of our galaxy, if I'm right. Yeah. So as long as something orbits something, it becomes a satellite.
Okay.
That's how, like, we define a satellite. So it could be natural or artificial. So the artificial satellites are the ones we build here on Earth and then send in space to orbit the Earth.
Okay.
The natural ones are the ones that we found, they were already there.
I was going to ask a dumb question.
Please, no, it's not dumb.
No, it's not about space. I was going to ask, if I orbit this big, will I be a satellite?
You will be.
Really?
If you can stay in orbit about it.
If I can stay.
Yeah.
If I never stop.
Yeah, if you never stop orbiting
Okay,
it.
never mind. I'm a human being. Yeah, so tell me about the moon.
So the moon, talking about its phases, I mean, we know about mostly the crescent, maybe the first quarter, maybe then the last quarter, and then the full moon and the new moon. There are other names for other shapes, but I think those are the main ones. So
So the
how?
crescent is the one that's like this,
Yeah. Yes.
and then this is the full moon.
It's a full moon, and the quarter is about it's more of a quadrant, something like that. Yeah.
What about the new moon? Because I
The-
didn't know about that one.
The new moon is when you don't see the moon in the sky.
What
Yeah.
do you
So
mean?
let me tell you how it happens. I think it will help you understand.
Yes.
So first, I think you usually see the same side of the moon, right? Like it, the side of the moon never changes whenever the moon is up in the sky.
Yeah.
Like for example, not the shape, but the side that is visible.
It's the one I always see.
Like on Earth, we always see one side of the moon. We don't see the other side of the moon.
Ever.
No.
Okay.
So maybe I'll get to that
Enlighten me.
next. But let me start with the phases. So we have the moon here that is orbiting the Earth. So you have the Earth, and then you have a moon orbiting it. Okay. Then you have the sun somewhere here that is big, and the Earth orbits the sun. Okay. So the phases come about as a result of the change in positions of the moon as it rotates the Earth. One thing is for sure, the sun is always illuminating the moon, okay? And then as it illuminates it, the reflection of the moon is what we see. You know, if I broadcast a light here, and then it takes on this surface, and then maybe it reflects the surface there, it will take that shape of the of this object. So as the moon rotates, the sun illuminates, and then as the position changes, we see different shapes as the position changes. So for starters, you have a full moon. Sorry, you have a new moon when the
Which is no moon at all.
which is no moon at all. When you have the Earth here, the moon in the middle, and the sun here. So the illuminated side is not visible to us. Now you start the moon starts changing. Now the illuminated side starts reflecting a small surface. That's when you see a crescent. As it keeps moving, like shifting positions,
Gets bigger.
it gets
It
bigger.
grows.
Yes. Now, at the point where you have the 90 degrees, for example, the Earth is here, the sun is here, and the moon is maybe somewhere here. So now you have a 90 degrees, then you have that first quarter of the phase. Then, as it goes up, then when it's behind
Behind the Earth.
behind the Earth, that is, the Earth is between the moon and the sun. Then you have the full moon. Like the illuminated side now is really visible to the Earth. Then it happens again. So that's how the phases come about. I think when we get time one day, that experiment is done with a small flashlight.
Okay.
We can really do that and show them how it looks like. It's impressive.
Why not? I'll be down for that.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So that's how the phases
So the
come
moon is
about.
ever full. It's always full. It's just our perspective.
Yeah.
Like our location.
Our location, yeah. Our position.
location.
Yeah. Also, one thing I mentioned is we see one side of the moon.
So like you are seeing this side of the cup.
Exactly. So
And I'm seeing here.
Yes. So imagine this is Earth. I don't know if the camera is capturing this. Imagine this is Earth. Okay, imagine you have a friend
Yes.
and you're trying to rotate
Around there.
around that friend, but you rotate always keeping one face around them. So you don't change, like show
I'm
them
always
the
like
back.
showing them my front face.
Exactly. That's what happens. And that happens because, I won't say something that It's very funny,
Okay.
but interesting.
Okay.
So, the moon spins about its axis. You know, also on Earth here, the Earth spins,
around
and
it.
when it completes the spin, we have a full day. That's
Yeah.
24 hours. The moon spins about its axis for about a month. It takes a month to spin about its axis.
So the one is slow.
Very slow. I think they say, interestingly, that rotation about its axis, and then you have rotation about the Earth. It does two things at the same time. It has to spin
Around itself?
and then spin, rotate about the Earth. You get?
Yes.
Same as the Earth. We spin about us, we have a day, but then we rotate about the sun, we have a full year.
So for a month, it's when the when the moon spins around the Earth.
Yes. And completes an orbit. But what I wanted to say is that why the moon keeps that one side about us.
And why you are at it? Tell me. So the moon has no light?
No, the light.
Because you told me it reflects the sun.
Exactly. The light we see from the moon is just a reflection.
Of the sun. So the sun is ever shining, day and night?
Yeah.
Oh,
For sure.
I feel betrayed. Okay, no wonder the moon's light is calmer and chiller. Like it has gone through phases.
It's a reflection.
No, I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even though I say I'm upset, I like to see it here. Like he ended here, but now I'm catching interest. I might become a space engineer in my retired age.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my.
So yeah.
Yeah, you were gonna say something. Sorry, I cut you
Yeah.
short.
So the rotation of as the moon rotates about its axis, and then rotates also about Earth. I mean, it does that at a similar rate. I don't know if that makes sense. So it rotates slowly. It takes a month, and then it rotates also the Earth for a
Slowly.
month. So that equal
Speed.
speed and stuff cancels out, so that it keeps that thing around the Earth.
So that it's still steady.
Yes.
It's not doing two things at once at different rates.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
if that's how it helps you understand what this.
Yeah, that's what helps me. Yeah,
So
okay.
that's what happens. Yeah, that's what brings about the moon phases. But also, one interesting thing. Sorry, that thing of similar rotation spins. I think it's what's called tidal locking. Tidal locking, yeah, and it's very common for different planets. So Jupiter, Saturn, and other planets, they also have similar moons.
Now you lost me. So each planet has its own moon.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, this is a new one. But we have one sun.
Yeah, we have one sun.
Okay.
In our solar system.
Okay.
But other solar systems have their own suns too.
Huh? Okay, I think let's stay here on 101. So we have many solar systems.
A lot of them, and many galaxies.
Okay. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Let's stay on Earth.
Okay.
We'll do another one for further studies because these are the basics. It's 101. Yeah, but this is very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, to learn. Yeah. It's very, very interesting that the moon reflects the light, goes on the, around itself and around the Earth as well on the same speed,
Yeah.
and that it is slow.
It is slow.
That teaches me
You
it's
know-
okay to have a slower pace. It's
Exactly.
okay. It's
You know,
nature.
you see our day has how many hours?
24.
24.
Yeah.
That means 12 hours day and then 12 hours night. The moon has 14 days sun, 14 days night. So the sun stays up for 14 days.
Wait. Okay. They divide, they share.
Just like we do here, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They take shifts.
it takes shifts.
Okay.
But their shifts are very long,
You wouldn't do that.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the moon is really interesting. But also,
Pull out my
I don't
other
know if you knew
questions.
that the moon causes tides.
You mentioned something about tidal
locking.
locking. So
Yeah.
I wondered if it had something to do with tides. But then you mentioned other planets, and
Yeah.
I thought,
Yeah.
so how does the moon cause tides?
So
And why should we know?
because tides have an effect in our lives. But also, maybe before we go to tides,
Yeah.
I would like to mention that why should we know about the phases of the moon, anyways?
Yes.
Why? Does it stop at just knowing?
Yeah, because now we have lights, so we don't have to wait for the moon to light our path at night, like ancient, the ancient.
Ancient times.
Yeah, and I was saying the ancient, and I remember that years from now, some people refer to me as ancient.
Yeah.
Oh my! All right, yeah, like we don't need the moonlight in our day-to-day lives because we now have lights and electricity and bougie candles,
Yeah.
lanterns, and the sort. But why do we have to know about the?
So I think you mentioned something about the ancient. So those people, they use the moon to track time, like to determine seasons, because for them, I think people of the ancient, they're really good at following patterns. Because if you look
They
at
were present.
exactly, if you look at the patterns of the moon, it's a pattern. It really doesn't change much. So those people used to use that to track time, like to determine that a month is here, a new month is here, because they didn't have calendars. And they use that now to develop calendars, which we use today. So, for example, today they will tell you how does a month come about in your calendar.
You just go and you look, you're like, oh, many days have passed. But what was behind that happening? How do you know that an actual day passed?
So a month, for example, it's derived from the period of orbiting the moon does about the Earth. So the calendars we use today, there are different calendars. For example, the lunar, the solar calendar, the Gregorian, but all have just different differences. Sorry, small differences, but they're all similar. So if you know the phases of the moon, you know how your calendar comes about, and then you can use that to determine your seasons, which also some other factors, of course, come into consideration when it comes to seasons. I think we can talk about that next time because it's also interesting, the seasons and the the eclipse and stuff.
So the way it gets too cold or too sunny, yes, please, I would like to talk about. And why we don't have fall in Rwanda. Do we have fall in Rwanda? Okay, maybe.
I don't think so.
But
maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's more of a bigger topic now. It's more on the Earth. But the moon
we
plays
have
a
left
smaller
space.
role. Yeah.
Let's stay in space for a bit. I'm still in space, floating.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the moon basically, and.
So if you find yourself lost on an island, your phone is dead. Because we now use our phones for everything. You can just, look at the moon, and if it's crescent, you know that, we're like 10 days, 8 days in a month. If it's like a quarter or half a moon, we are mid-month.
Yes.
If it's approaching to fullness, the month is about to end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when you don't see the moon up,
it's a new month.
A new month coming up.
Like you are in your first week of a new month.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Basically,
I didn't know the disappearance of the moon was called new moon. I feel, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a new
Because
moon.
oh my, I have more questions for you if you don't mind.
For sure.
Yeah?
Of course.
Oh my, the moon. Okay, first of all, what affects the brightness of the moon? Because sometimes it's too big and too bright. It's like you can literally vividly see, and then you're like, okay, makes sense why electricity didn't have to exist from back then. And some other time it's the color change alternate between
Yeah.
golden, yellowish, orangish. Like, what affect? Like, what does what
Uh,
causes that?
so I think that also has to do with the phases.
Okay.
So like
Because like this past month, when it's coming to the end, the moon was full, but it was not extravagant. It was not
uh,
extravagantly bright as
yeah, I
as
think
per.
we had the was it the red moon? Is it like
Yeah.
last
Yes.
week?
Yeah.
That like it was reddish and stuff.
Mm.
But back to like, I'll get to that in a few moments. So the brightness or the bigness, or like how huge it is, it comes back to its position. So when we have them as exactly in the middle and the moon is on the far side, that means all of the illuminated part, every part of the moon that the sun illuminates gets to us. So that's when it's really bright
And
and
big.
very big. So it all comes back to the reflection and the position, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Of course, we will not come to the end of this episode without really asking about why do we need to know this? Like, what does this help us with in our daily lives?
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
yeah.
so
In the now.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Right now, space is very much applicable in our daily lives.
Yeah.
For example, if you're going to move from here to, I don't know, to your house or to your school or to work, use Google Maps or some sort of maps.
Yeah.
How do you know that's how do you think you're able to like just press start and then change the route? It's the eyes in the sky. Sorry, not in the sky. Eyes in space.
Okay.
Eyes in space that you come up with that trajectory or your route
Yeah.
to wherever you want to go. So that's usually called navigation. So you have navigation satellites that help you every single day to navigate from one place to another.
Yeah.
Then you come to banking. If you want to, you use mobile money, right? You send money everywhere through the bank,
Yeah.
through other agents. But the timing, for you to do a transaction, you need time and very precise time, to keep up with fraud and stuff. Because if you don't have the precise time of the transaction, maybe someone can intercept, or you could give up fake time. So what satellites do for banking is they provide the precise time the transaction was done, so that whenever you're doing such a transaction, you have precise
exact
time,
time,
exact
yeah.
time, and that's really key. I think
Prevent fraudly and the sort.
and a lot of things. I think that I'm not sure of, but I think timing in banking is key. And come to agriculture here.
Yeah.
I think abroad or European countries or American countries or any other countries, they don't have the best seasons, right?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't have the best seasons.
Sometimes some places winter is for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have the best, if not, they export most of the agricultural products. They do, I think, what usually people call modern farming.
Yes.
These countries use satellite technology to monitor the agricultural stuff they're doing, like activities. For example, you can use satellites to know if maybe you planted a very big field and you want to monitor them. You use satellites in space to know which one is infected with pests. Then you go to that because from space you can see everything literally. Then urban planning, come in mining. I mean, every sector, if you want to be efficient or have more with maybe even doing less.
Yeah.
Because if you have eyes over everything, then you know exactly what to do.
You don't waste time.
Exactly. You don't try out different stuff.
Let me try here. If it fails, I'll try here. If it
Yeah.
fails,
So,
anything for the health sector.
of course, I think mostly for emergency services, you know, people use smart devices to monitor their health.
Yes.
But then a hospital also out there will monitor you using this
From a distance.
from a distance.
Yeah.
So it's this distance, the IoT device, sending signals to a satellite, then satellite transmits to a hospital. That's what happens.
So we need space in our daily life. We actually use space in our daily lives, but we don't even know because we thought the space thing, it's far-fetched. It's, far from here, but it is. There's something you mentioned when you were talking about your journey and how you became a space engineer, and you mentioned something. You said, of course, keep the passion for somebody who is interested, keep the passion. And of course, God will help you through that. And I kept that in mind because I wanted to ask, what business does God has with space? Because I've read in the Bible that he counts the stars and knows them by name, but also what does God teach us about, maybe about himself and us through space that we're not present enough to notice? I
think that's a good point. I don't know if most scientists or people who know about space will agree with me on this one, but the more you know how things work in space, the more you appreciate God more.
Okay, how?
I mean, the precision at which we, for example, the precision at which we orbit the sun. It is said that if we were a few centimeters towards or after, we would experience severe heat or severe coldness. And then you have staying accurately in that orbit. Like orbiting something with the right velocity, because you have to be spinning at a velocity.
Yeah.
You spin at the right velocity for many years.
Yeah.
I mean, people have come up
the
with...
Earth has never fallen.
Has never fallen.
Yeah.
People have come up with different theories to explain that. I respect that. But also, personally, when I get to know about these theories and how they explain them, and you honestly see there's something more powerful behind that. So, I mean, that's just the solar system. If you're to go now and look at the black holes, I mean, if you actually to look at the universe and hear how people say, Yuko, we only know just 5%. The other thing is just dark matter and dark energy that you can't describe. We only know 5%. So 5%, that's where you have the galaxies that we define.
That we don't know.
That we don't know. The distant objects that we really don't know. Yeah. That's just the 5%. It's just
also
a small...
too big.
It's also too big. Then what about the rest? I mean, it's... When you know all that, when you have a glimpse of that, you actually appreciate God more. Yeah. You get to know, this is just genius stuff.
Yeah.
From him,
Yeah. I like that, and I also agree because I think God was very, very intentional. Because now we have the privilege of light and everything, but you look back, before industrialization happened and development happened, how would people see? Daytime there's sun, nighttime there's the moon, there's this, you see the intentionality. And something you just mentioned about how if we're too close or too far off, even a few centimeters will be extremes. It just shows. He's amazing. He's amazing, and he's a wonderful creator. Like, how do you create stuff like that, like space?
And that's why we should learn about it.
Yeah.
Because it's a creation that
affects us on our daily lives, and is there to help us as well.
And for all humankind.
Yeah.
We shouldn't... it's a resource. That's one thing I really like to emphasize.
Yeah.
If you get to know how people use space right now, you'll be like, wow. Because, maybe as we conclude, because I'm getting more info now to talk about.
We'll have to do another episode.
Yeah, space is you could break up the space industry into three categories: the upstream, the middle stream, and the downstream.
Okay.
The upstream, maybe you would say this is where you build satellites, build launch vehicles
Yeah.
that go to space. Then the middle stream is maybe you operate ground stations. And the downstream is when you use the data that you get from satellites and then create useful applications. For example, if you can receive data from a satellite,
Yeah.
then you use that to manage your city,
Yeah.
manage your borders,
Your farms.
your farms,
Yeah.
health.
Security.
Exactly.
Oh.
So that's how it's being applied right now. So for small countries, maybe developing countries, you could start with the downstream activities.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to build satellites. Maybe
Yeah.
that's a bit
Yeah.
big to start. But use that data that is available.
Yeah.
You can purchase. Some is open, some is free. Of course, not so accurate. That is free. Use that. Come up with applications that help the society.
Yeah.
Then, as you do that, as you generate more income, go to
Yeah,
the middle
grow.
stream, grow.
Yeah.
But don't leave this sector thinking it's
Unexplored.
exactly.
Yeah.
We are all humans and we are curious.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Curiosity did not kill the cat. Curiosity saved the world.
Mostly for space saves the world.
Yeah, even for most things, I think most creations were birthed out of curiosity. Like somebody who probably made tofu or soy milk. They were like, I want more to do
Yeah.
with this soy that I... Anyways. Whoever that discovered some things are edible, others are not. Curiosity.
Yeah.
So it does help to be curious. So I implore you all to be curious about space. And really, I really want to thank you for taking your time and, educating me about space. I realize I prefer to learn in person. So this was really helpful and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
I can't wait to see you again. Hopefully for a part 2 or more as we explore more. Because I figure you're a well of wisdom, and yeah, I'd like to.
Thank you.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you learned not a thing or two. I hope you're more now interested to learn more about space and how useful it can be in alignment with whatever that it is that you do in your daily life. And whatever that is you're interested in, and don't be like me and just appreciate the moon from afar and la 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 la, like go deeper, explore. I've also got on the pursuit of exploring as well. So yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and please ask questions for him. I see he's open to returning back. Yeah. So you could drop your questions in there as well, and of course, yeah. We don't talk about this much. We don't explore things that are not explored in our region as much. So I implore you to, share, like, subscribe, and participate. Use the resources available, space, for your daily lives. Yeah, so thank you for tuning in. Bye.
See ya.